Need a quick and easy Christmas game that you can use tomorrow with minimal prep? Well, this is for you. This is part 3 of my 5-part festive game season. Tried, tested, and easy to run. Let's get going. We have a relay game and it's called Get That Gift. A really quick and easy setup here for this relay style game. You have two teams. One end, the opposite end of the starting point, will have presents or gifts. Use what you please to represent those. And at the starting point where they are going to bring back to will be their sacks. You can use hoops or cones or kickboards, what have you, to represent that. In the middle, you will have a miserable gonk that is trying to stop all the helpful gonks to go and get these presents. They are going to be color coordinated so that you will know which team represents which. If they do get tagged with the miserable gonk, they will actually have to join forces with the miserable and gonk and be miserable together. So that means that team will actually have one less swimmer in their teams to be able to go and retrieve these gifts. The idea of the game is that they try and get as many as they can. So you can put out as many gifts as you think. You can always do one each for each swimmer or actually do more so that time does go on a little bit longer. So who will retrieve as many gifts as they can ready for Santa and his big day? Here are some variations that you could add, and the first one here is when there are more than one miserable gonk, so they have tagged some of the different team members. And when they have joined forces, basically they can work strategically together to catch the rest of the helpful gonks. When all of them have been caught, because obviously once they do get tagged, the more and more that miserable gonks there will be, and less helpful gonks. So when they have all been caught, then the game is over. You could also use that the helpful gonks can steal or borrow, whatever word you'd like to call it, from the other team. They can do it at either ends, and the helpful gonks can either try and stop them from doing it, but they have to be quite sneaky in order to go and steal those other presents that they have collected. So they can do it down at the other end. Now, if they do get tagged by the miserable gonk, they will actually have to drop that gift or take it back. So they actually will not be able to use that as part of their point system for this particular game. So the variation is to steal the other team's gifts. Another fun variation is that the two relay teams can actually work together. So rather than one going at each time to try and go and get a gift, they can see whether or not they can go collectively together to go and get as many gifts to be able to get back. Now, it's more chance that they would be getting caught. But again, they can make a strategic decision whether or not this is an idea for them as a team. And last but not least, you can add more than one miserable gonk right from the beginning so that they have more opportunity to tag the helpful gonks. Here we are. Here's the game card for Get That Gift that has the information here that you can read through, but a really great simple game that you can add loads of different variations to this. Choose what you wish and maybe ask the children or the swimmers what they might want to add in. This is a 5-part game series, and follow along so you don't miss the next one. See you soon.